Hello everybody, it's Ron again, and this is my next video for a Qigong journey. This video is going to be out the six healing sounds, and with the six healing sounds in Chinese they're called Lu Zi Ju. That means, translated, that means the six secret sounds. And the reason they're called the six secret sounds is because back in ancient China, when they first started with the healing sounds, in the ancient Chinese language, they had no way of writing down a sound. Like in language today, our language, like with the lung sound, it's z or s. We can write that down because we have a letter that says z, z or s. We can make that sound. But in the ancient Chinese language, it was like pictograms, and with that language, they had no way of making that sound because they didn't have a letter. It was all words. So they didn't have letters, it was all just words that they would write stuff out with. So they had a picture, say boat, they'd have a picture of a boat, so you'd know it was a boat. But they didn't have B-O-A-T to spell it out. They just knew that was a boat, and that was what the word was. So the sounds were handed down from generation to generation. And what they would do is they would come up with something close to it to make it sound like it. Because I believe like the letter of the number 6 for the S sound, the number 6 is like, I believe it's Siet in, or Siet in China, I'm not sure, but it sounds like the S. So that was the closest they could get to it. So some people thought that you had to chant the number just 6, but you don't do that. You just make the sounds. So it was handed down from generation. That's what they call it, the secret sounds. Okay. Now with the healing sounds are a purging exercise. It purges out all the negative energy in your body and makes room for the chi, the positive chi in your body. It keeps it there. It helps clear heat and helps lower inflammation. In fact, I believe there's been studies done that say that they use this in cancer patients and other stuff like that to help them heal. And they have actually found that their healing sounds actually work because they lower inflammation, and inflammation causes a lot of the sickness and stuff that's around today. It also helps you switch from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system, which that basically that's a switch from stress to relaxation. So, and the relaxation is the best thing for your body. So the way it does that is the way you breathe. It activates the vagus nerve, which goes throughout your entire body and through all the organs that we're working with. Okay. It helps turns on the healthy functions of the organs that we're working with. Okay. Now the way we do that is with the healing sounds, with the exhales. That's when you do the healing sound. You inhale, but as you exhale, your exhale is longer than your inhale. So you're exhaling longer than your inhale. That activates the vagus nerve, which causes all the good things to happen with the healing sounds. Some of the sounds, like doing it because you're closing your mouth, that's like doing the sound, or the zzz sound, easier to do because your mouth isn't open. But some of the sounds, like the ha and the ho sounds, your mouth is open. Like ho, your mouth is more open, or ha, your mouth is more open. It's harder to control the breath going out. So with those, you basically want, where it's harder with the ha and the ho sound, so you want to control, basically kind of close your throat the way it's going for, so it's coming out of your throat a little bit easier. So, and it's not coming out as hard. So you want to kind of close your throat a little bit so it's coming out and controlling it. So ha, or ho. And this, everybody, is my little grandson, one of my little grandsons. Okay, you can go back on the kitchen, honey, okay? Go ahead. Attaboy. That's my little grandson. That's Ezekiel, everybody, just so you know. So, okay. So, let me get back on my train of thought now. So you basically, you want to kind of close your throat up a little. So with your closed throat, you actually control it coming out and slow it down a little bit. But that's what you want to do. You want to make the exhales longer than the inhales. That's how you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, okay? And the way we do it, there's 3 ways of doing the breath. There's the obvious sound, which is the vocal sound. You're using your vocal cords with it, so you will make the sound. Like with the lung sound, it's going to be zzz, okay? And then the other one is, and that is a whispered sound, and that is for, no, that's not the way, I'm sorry, that's with the vocal cords. It heals your physical body, the vocal sounds. Okay, so it's the obvious sound, it's done with the vocal cords, and it heals the physical body. Okay, the other one is the hidden sounds, and with the hidden sounds, that's a whispered sound that helps with emotional healing. And then the third type is called the mysterious sounds. That's mental. You do it in your mind, and that clears the spiritual layer of your body. So, and all three sounds all work together. So when you do one of the other ones, they all work together to help activate the vagus nerve and also help with all the healing in your body. So not only physical, emotional, mental, all healing. It helps with everything. So, and then the last thing we have 6 sounds. The 5 organs, but we have the last one, which is the triple one, which you'll notice, we'll go over this real quick here, is a fire sound, that's like the heart. But the triple warmer sound is a second one, also for the fire element. And what the triple warmer does, that helps harmonize the entire body. So it harmonizes everything in the body. So when you do that sound, it's harmonizing all the other ones that you've already done. So everything works together. So as you can see, the sound, the lung sound, the lungs, it's the metal element, and the sounds. The obvious sound is Z, which is zzz. Do it in your throat. Zzz. The next sound, the hidden sound, is S. So it's S. And the color for that is white. When you imagine, if you want to do the imagination part or visualization, you visualize something white, like white light or whatever you want that's white. The next one is the kidney organ, and that's for the water element, and that sound is churi. So if you're doing it, the obvious sound is churi, or churi, and then the hidden sound is choo, 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 and the color for that is blue, but not sky blue, it's dark blue. You want to imagine for that dark blue, almost black for that one, for the color. The next one is for the liver, which is the wood element, and that is shoo, shoo, shoo is the obvious sound, and the hidden sound is shh, 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 and the color for that is green. And it's not just regular green, it's like blue-green, so almost like aqua. So it's a blue-green color you would imagine for that. The next one is for the heart. That's the fire element, and that's ha, ha. And the hidden sound is ha, ha. And the color for that is red, but a pinkish red, not dark red. It's a pinkish red for that one here. And the next one is for the spleen, and that is for the earth element, and that's hue, hue. And the hidden sound is ho, ho. And the color is yellow for that, and that's a golden yellow for that one. And then the last one is the triple warmer, which is also the fire element, and that's he, he. And the hidden sound is and the color for that is purple. So it's always like a purple light or something purple coming down from the sky into the body. And like I said, this one here actually harmonizes all the other ones. Now that is what the healing sounds are, and that's what they sound like. Now my next video, we're going to do a little routine for the healing sounds. I'll leave this board up so you can actually see them. I'll push it back a little bit, but I'll leave this up so you can actually see them. So when we do them, we can do them together, and there's a little routine that we can do with them. And that's what the healing sounds are. So like I said, the next video is going to be on actually using the healing sounds. A couple of routines for the healing sounds. So that'll be my next video. So that's it for now, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And there's a little confusion here because we've got a lot of people visiting this weekend. My daughter and son-in-law and two of my grandkids are here too. So I have 3 grandkids in the house today. So it's been quite a fun weekend, everybody. You met my little guy. You've already met Angelo. He's here somewhere. So maybe I'll have him meet on the next video. So he'll come back in because he keeps asking, he wants to say hi to everybody again. So we'll have him come in the next video. So that's it for now, guys. Have yourself a great night. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. I'll see you all again next week. Have a good one, guys.